Hello, I'm SnipingIsFun, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys my review of Dance Dance Revolution Hottest Parties 1, Hottest Party 2, and Hottest Party 3. And basically, this could be considered like a trio review, or triple review, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to give an exact name, but basically, due to the fact that these games are so similar to each other, yeah, there's different characters. There's some different characters probably between the games. There's different songs and maybe some different modes and options and whatnot, but they're pretty much similar to each other. And like previous DDR games as well. So basically, in the end, end of this review, I'm going to give all three of these games the exact same score. But like I do in some of my reviews, on top of giving a set score, I give a certain game. I'm going to give a general range of it as well. Like, let's say I gave one of these games like maybe like a 7.5. And I'll say the games fit in the range between a 7 and 8. Like I do that in the past. Like I do that for some reviews. It depends. It usually is if I don't go on a set like 0.0 or 0.5 score. I usually do a set in range. But if I do a full score, it's usually just set that range. But due to the fact that this is 3 games, I'm just going to give a set range just to say it's this game. These scores can be within that range, and maybe certain ones that are a little bit better, maybe better song choice or whatever, could be a little higher. But basically, I'm going to give all 3 of these games the same score because they're so similar. And well, I wasted enough time there. But to start the review, basically the gameplay, it's basically what DDR has always been. You step on the dance pads, and you go along the song, and you choose what difficulty. Whatever difficulty you choose depends on how many like notes, or not notes, but dance steps go across the screen. And not so much, I don't think, in Hottest Party 3, but in Hottest Parties 1 and 2, there's the hand markers as well. You have the Wii remote and the nunchuck, and you go along shaking it as you go as well. But you can turn those off, I think, once you earn a chance. I don't know if you can in the third one or not. Basically, it's just generic DDR, like the normal way you play a DDR game. The presentation, the graphics of the game, basically they're, I wouldn't say kiddish, but they're not. They're more kiddie than what you would say in old DDR games, like for the PS2 and the arcade, or they're more kiddie-ish. Like the characters look like more like kids or so. I don't know, but the art style is pretty cool, and I like it in a certain way. And it has like an interesting lighting effects and the characters' expressions and their dance moves and whatnot. So the presentation is pretty interesting. The sound, well, the announcer guy that announces during while you're playing is pretty much the same. He's unless there's different voices. I don't know if you can get different ones or not, but he has a decent voice. All the songs in these games are pretty good. I don't really like Dance Dance Revolution Hottest Party 3's song list that much. Their songs, but it's okay. There's a few good songs in there. I like the first 2 a lot more. I haven't really even played the second one much, but based off what I've seen on YouTube and everything. And basically the whole other options and sounds that when you go through the main menu, whatever, it's pretty good too. There's not really a story in these games, but it's more like a career kind of mode, like a single player mode where you just beat all the songs and try to beat high scores and get a certain score on songs, whatever. So there's not really a story mode. In the multiplayer, besides the old multiplayers like on the PS2 games, I didn't play multiplayer in any of these games at all yet, but based off what I hear people talking about and how what I thought about those things, since the games are so similar, the modes are pretty much the same. I will say I based off of that, but DDR is pretty fun when you play with other people. I play it with my cousins and another game with my friend, and if it's any similar to this, if it's similar on this, then it's pretty similar. And also, there's different modes you can do. You can do probably where you go against each other, or just, I don't know. There's a lot of different modes you can do. When you go into it, there's different options, and it's not just normal just playing the song. I think there's a lot of other modes you can do as well. And basically, in the end, these are fun games. DDR is a fun series. It may not be the best dance series out there, but it's better than a lot of other ones. DDR, in my opinion, is way better than something like Just Dance, in my opinion. Even though Just Dance is okay, I'm not trying to knock it like I did. I didn't even knock it during the review. But I'm just saying I don't get the whole idea of how popular that game is, why it's so popular. But it's fun when you play with other people. When you play by yourself, it's not so much. But I just don't understand the popularity of the game. It's good. It's good dancing games. And it has a good list of songs. There are lots of songs. Basically, some from the first one are Clocks, 1 2 Step, Karma Chameleon, 99 Red Balloons, You Spin Me Around Like a Record, I Don't Feel Like Dancing, stuff like that. From the second one, there's Black or White, I Ran, We Got the Beat, Bust a Move, Umbrella. And from the third one, there's like Detroit Rock City, Disturbia, So What, Let's Get Started, stuff like that. And one thing that annoys me in the third one, this is one little thing, is a lot of them are music videos. I like it more in the first two where you actually see your characters dancing on screen. There's no, I'm not going to minus anything from it because of this. But in my opinion, I like rather seeing people dance than seeing music videos when I play a DDR game. That's my opinion. But there are some where you can, but most of the songs have it though. I don't know if there's an option of turning it off. I'm sure there might be an option of turning it off, but a lot of the songs have it. There's only a couple of songs that don't, unless you can turn them off, of course. And in these games, you could also use your Mii's. So anyone out there that likes using their Mii's, you could use those for characters. You would know by seeing our videos on YouTube, namely mine from yesterday when I did Disturbia and Detroit Rock City. So basically, in the end, I give the gameplay a 9 out of 10. The presentation, the graphics of the games, an 8 out of 10. The sound of the games, an 8.5 out of 10. Even though there's really no story, basically the fact that it's a career kind of thing, the story-ish career, a 6 out of 10 because it's cool. And the multiplayer based off what I've seen in the past, when I played older games on the PS2 with my cousins and my friends and his family, and based off what I hear people talking about these games, I give it an 8.5 out of 10. So in the end, I give the entire Dance Dance Revolution Hottest Party series on the Nintendo Wii an 8 out of 10, so you can take it anywhere between a 7.5 or 8.5. But the score I give it is these games is an 8 out of 10. And anybody out there that likes dancing games, or if you're even a fan of the DDR series, pick these up. You could buy a dance pad, probably use it. And you could also use, at least on the third one, I don't know if you can the first two, I'm sure you can. You could also use like a GameCube controller as well, and the nunchuck and everything by itself. I think mainly on the third one. I don't know if you can on the other two. So if you can't get your hands on a dance pad just yet and want to get the games, you can do that until you get a dance pad. Hope you guys like this review. Pick these games up if you like the series. You want to try it out. See you guys later.